Now we look at you at 713-390-KRBE. We're going to hear from you for romance or no chance. We do this every now and again because everyone's always going on a first date somewhere in this city, and they don't always turn out so great.
It's kind of fun to play along. We've got to guess whether or not they at least saw each other one more time. I think a lot of times you can tell it by the tone of their voice.
So many listeners call us all the time and talk about the bad dates they're on.
Mm-hmm.
So chances are
Now we get to guess
the
it.
dates are probably crappy, and they're not with them.
So let's go to Gisela first at 713-390-5723. Gisela, you're up first. We're going to guess. Don't give us so many details that it's obvious.
Right.
Just tell us about the weird or off first date you had, and we're going to guess if y'all saw each other at least one more time. Go ahead.
Okay, so this was back in my club days, and I had actually met a really good guy. I mean, he was an athlete. He was educated. He was in college. Mm-hmm. So we decided he wanted to take me out. He was craving tacos, so I was like, okay, let's, I know a good spot. So at the time, was still living with my mother. Of course, this was back in the days. I come from very humble beginnings. Mm-hmm. I pretty much live in the hood. So I kind of told him, hey, there's a taco place down the street from my house. We can, come here. So we get there, we're having a nice chat. We come back out and he opens the door for me. I come in, but of course I'm a little blind, my vision's not all there. So when I get in, I didn't really notice anything, but as soon as he gets into the car, everything was gone. So
your car had been broken into.
No, they broke
your car got ripped off basically while y'all were getting the tacos.
But this was not like a regular, break-in. I guess they had a hard time stealing his radio, so they took off his, entire dash.
Oh,
so the whole thing's gone.
The whole dashboard out.
Oh, my gosh.
It was everything was gone. And not just that, they stole his book bag that had all his college books.
Oh,
and I'm I'm pretty sure this thief was not in college, so he had no business stealing his college books.
Should have opened the book bag first to look at the book.
Can I ask you one question? One question. Do you consider yourself an attractive girl?
Why?
I would think so. I mean, I've been told so. I don't.
No, that's not the right question, Ryan. You're supposed to say, do you think that he was all up into your looks, not are you an attractive girl? You're basically asking. That's such an odd question
you should
asked her.
always say yes.
No,
I am so hot.
Yes, you are an attractive
She's
girl.
hot, then he saw her again.
But who's going to admit
If
that they're
she's
ugly?
hot to him,
ugly
if she's hot
and,
to him,
Yeah.
it's all about if he's hot to her
Yeah.
or if she's hot to him.
They saw each other again.
Such an awkward place to put a woman, man. Ask her, hey, you think you're a hot girl?
Did they break the glass of
so weird.
the window? I mean,
Yeah, how'd they get in? Did they smash out the window?
No.
Thieves are really smart.
use the
So
Jimmy
they
thing.
slim jammed it.
Yeah, they're very smart. There was no broken glass, so
Okay.
they knew what they were doing. I mean, I know it's my neighborhood. I know where I live there. I know where I come from, so they're very creative.
Okay, wait, real quick,
With
Giselle, I have a question. Was he also from that neighborhood area too, or was the whole thing totally foreign to him?
No, he was not from that neighborhood. He's actually from Deer Park. So
I'm saying he's like, nope.
Yeah,
I say
Okay, wait, let me put her down.
neighborhood.
I'm putting her down so she doesn't tell us.
Okay.
That's
You
a long
guessing?
commute. That's a long
Okay,
commute.
go ahead, Kevin, go.
I say he was like, I ain't trying to hang out with that anymore. She got my ish stolen, and I don't want to have anything to do with her or her hood.
I don't care how hot she is. I'm not going to go with her and get my stuff stolen
Oh,
again.
my gosh.
I'm mad.
See, I'm going to go the opposite.
I can see him feeling that way.
I'm going to go the opposite. He's
Far
like,
away.
well, I already lost my car stereo for her, and my car got trashed.
You lose your tires next?
I gotta see if something's going to happen on the
I'm
second
saying
date.
at least
They saw
date
each other
two.
one more time.
Yes, I'm saying at least another date. I don't know if they're
because
still
he's
together.
not from that area and everything was a shell shock for him. I'm going to go with Kevin and Eric and say he did not ask her for a second date. But Gisela, you tell us what happened after that date. Did you ever hear from him again?
Well, so the same as you guys, I thought I wasn't going to hear from him because I was like, oh my God, I was thinking the worst. I was like, what if he thinks I set him up? Like, all these things were running through my mind. I was like, oh my goodness, like, he's probably scared that next time he's probably going to get shot at next time he comes. But no, we still ended up talking for a little bit after that until it kind of fizzled out. Since,
But you didn't see each other
Did you go on a
again.
second date?
Did
Did
you
you go on a
see each other
date?
We
go?
did, yeah. No, we didn't see each other after that.
Where'd you go? To his neck of the woods? Did you go to Deer Park?
we definitely didn't come back to my neighborhood. I mean, it was, it was completely like downtown, midtown area. So
Okay.
yeah, it was completely different.
We all
I
are
can't believe those guys ruined your
geographically.
first date by ripping off that car during the
Yeah,
taco time.
Yeah,
Sure.
y'all aren't
Who'd love to
compatible.
love?
He's pretty far away in Deer Park.
That's a bad sign when that happens on a date.
Can I ask a
absolutely.
quick question, Gisela? How did you guys meet each other? You said it's
She
back
said in
in
the
your
club.
club days.
Just
Oh,
the
in,
club.
the
Yeah.
club.
Yeah.
Okay, you meant in the
In the
club.
club.
All
Also,
right,
what kind of car did he have? Do you remember?
He had.
Just
It was. I want to say it was an Altima. Oh my God! I hope he's not listening. He's gonna be laughing. But it was like an older Nissan Altima. Like I said, we were young, so
Okay, okay.
you know, he didn't.
It's not
we
like a
didn't have
baller
money
car
or
or
anything like
anything.
that.
Yeah, but it was
no.
like a decent car. Okay, got it.
We're in the tree of trust.
Yeah.
You can tell us if you really set him up. If you and your friends.
Oh my God, stop
No,
it.
she
Oh
didn't.
my God!
It's okay.
Love that
No,
radio.
listen, I myself didn't even have a car at the time, so I would not have any use for a radio.
No carbon.
Defense it.
There you go. All right, Sam and Ryan got a point.
Yes. All right.
713-390 KRBE for Romance or No Chance. If you have had a weird or wacky first date, you tell us about it. We're going to guess if y'all saw each other at least one more time.
We have Kim with us. Hi, good morning, Kim.
Hey, good morning. How are y'all
Good morning,
doing?
Kim. So tell us about your date.
Well, it was actually when I was back in high school. We met Robert in physics class, because we all kind of had to take that at the time. And he was a senior, I was a junior. When got down toward the end of the year, about a week and a half before prom, he invited me to go to prom with him.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's
very
And
fancy.
I was a little freaking out because, you know, it's a week and a half before the prom date. And I only knew him from class. I didn't know him very well, just from what we'd been seeing each other in class.
Why did he wait so long to
we-
ask you?
He was, I guess, terrified.
Oh, okay.
I found out later that this was actually his very first date ever.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so
Well, I'm glad the answer wasn't he asked 4 other girls.
Yeah,
and they all
that's
said
what I was
no.
wondering.
Yes,
canceled on
and
him.
then
You
just
know
kept
what I mean?
waiting.
That's
and
the last
waiting.
choice.
So his
So I
first date
get home
ever.
and I tell my mom, and then she's like, "Oh my God, he asked you. He's a senior. He must really want to go to prom. You have to go." So I was like, "Yeah."
Oh,
I called him and
supportive.
said, "Yeah, okay, we'll go."
nice.
So he comes, picks me up, perfect gentleman. He's got the corsage and everything. We go back to his house so his parents can get pictures because, again, first date ever. We go to dinner, get to Red Lobster.
Yeah.
We
Cheddar
drive
biscuits.
out to the
I heard of him.
Galleria Air. I'm sorry?
Oh, you go to the
Nothing,
water
nothing.
wall? You go to the water wall?
Nice. So
Did
you,
you go
so
to
you
the
drive to
water
the
wall for
Galleria
pictures?
area after Red
Yeah,
Lobster.
no. We drove to Galleria for the prom because it was at one of the big hotels down there.
Uh-huh.
Get lost on the way. We drive an extra 45 minutes.
Oh,
and
my
we
God.
finally
Oh,
get
no.
So this is back in the day
Yeah.
before GPS, before smartphones.
Yeah, MapQuest.
Yeah, MapQuest.
Nobody
Oh,
turned
yeah,
it
none
on
of
in the
that.
car.
Yeah, print out your directions.
None of that. And we've been having a little bit of, awkwardness with the conversation because, again, his first date. And so it was a really quiet ride getting to the hotel and the
poor
prom.
guy.
We do get to the prom, and we sit down at our table, and he does not dance. So we sat there for about 2 hours kind of staring at everybody.
Oh.
Oh, what do you... Oh, this
He
is
wouldn't
so
dance with
sweet.
you at all?
No dancing.
He's just
He
shy.
did not dance once. He did not know
Did
how
you
to
go dance with your
He-
friends? Did you go see your friends and hang out with them?
Remember, she probably doesn't have a lot of friends because she's not a senior.
That's true.
Yeah,
Good
I knew
point.
a couple of people, and he was fine with me going and dancing with them. I went and danced a couple of times,
Okay.
but I felt
So
like I
in the
shouldn't
dancing, real
because,
quick, can I ask?
you're with a date. So
So he's not going to dance. Did y'all at least have good conversation while you're not dancing?
No, she said they
It
just
sounds
stared
like
at
they
each other.
just, yeah,
Sounds awful.
sounds awkward.
I say
Doesn't
they're-
watch TV,
I think they're
doesn't listen to
it
married.
was a little
Yeah, I do
bit
too.
awkward, yeah.
I think
Okay,
you
Kim,
absolutely,
I was going to say, I'm putting her down so she doesn't tell us.
absolutely saw each other
Because
again.
the way she said his name, Robert.
That's what
Yeah,
I was thinking
Robert,
too.
that-
Remember when she
that-
said that?
That was like
Yeah.
my little like ding.
Ding.
I think
Yeah.
they're married.
Yeah.
Light bulb,
I
thank
say
you.
married.
Sam's going all the
I'm
way.
not even going with dates. I'm saying married.
I'm
Okay.
saying married with 2 kids. I'm committed to this.
I say they were briefly married, but no longer.
and I was thinking about divorce.
Well, that's
but
not
then
what we're just asking. Did they see each other again? We're asking,
Yeah.
did they see each other again? I think we all agree they saw each other again.
Rula, you think so too?
I'm going to go opposite of y'all.
Okay.
Really?
Only because he's a senior, she's a junior. It felt like a last minute thing. They don't really socialize outside
freshman?
of that one class. No, she was a junior, and he was a senior.
She was a
That's only
junior,
1
he was
year.
a-
It's
yeah.
not that big
Yeah,
a deal.
yeah.
I know.
Came
I
home from
understand that, but they
college.
didn't socialize outside that one class, and they had nothing in common to talk about the table on that night. Why would they have an? Why would
Okay,
he feel
Rolla.
like?
Let's find
That's
out.
what I'm saying.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Kim, did you see him again?
Only at school. We never dated again.
No!
You never
Look
saw
at
each
that!
other
I
again.
told you
Rolla
guys.
got her point.
Yeah, Kim. Yeah, because he wasn't going to talk about
literally
anything at the
ran out of
dance.
conversation on the way to Red Lobster.
You ran out of conversation on the way to Red Lobster.
On the way,
Yeah.
not at the restaurant.
On the way.
That is so
He didn't
funny.
listen to music. He didn't listen. He didn't read books. He didn't go to the movies. He didn't watch TV.
What do you do?
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, he did physics because I remember that's where we met. Was in
He's
physics.
probably
He's
really
like a
rich
He's
now.
probably a millionaire now.
Yeah. Did you ever
Oh,
find out what
man.
happened to Robert afterwards?
Yeah. He actually, when he graduated, he joined the Marines. I talked to his parents later. He is a really wonderful guy. We just had
Oh, good.
not a damn thing in common.
He was just a late. He was a late bloomer. That's all.
I love
Yeah.
that.
But
Okay.
he had a good time. I
That's
know
funny.
he had a good time at on the prom, so that was cool.
No,
But,
that's
you know,
Aw, that was sweet of
And
you,
you're
Kim.
forever his first date, Kim. You're
Yep.
forever
Are
his
you
first date.
are you married now with your own family?
no, I'm a veteran and a teacher, and
Nice.
I'm too busy.
Bravo.
Yeah, I was just
Okay.
saying,
So,
busy. You
no
don't need
time.
When do we
it.
go
Yeah.
back to school real
Good
quick?
for
What's
you.
your first day back to school, Kim?
We are actually. I am talking to you from my room right now.
Oh wow.
So it's, I'm so confused this time of
What school
year,
district
like,
are
when
you
people
in?
Start working.
Pasadena.
Pasadena.
The teachers we started yesterday.
Okay.
And
Sweet.
actually, Eric, you know the teacher who's in the room right next to me. You know her.
Really?
Really?
Dun, dun,
You
dun.
bought
You can't leave us with that.
something from her in Galveston that you use every time you go to Galveston.
Oh man, I'm trying
That's
to think.
something.
Dun,
from-
dun,
And you
dun.
Just
talk
say
about
your
it a
name or
lot.
run out of
This is
time.
from back in his
Yeah.
single days.
Well, no, I really been going together. Oh, what did I buy? I'm trying to think. What was it? Go ahead, tell
It's a
me.
large,
That's Alicia.
large item that
A truck?
has a battery and two
My
wheels.
Bike?
Oh, my
Yep.
Pedigo, my bike.
Yeah, the Fedigo bike.
Oh,
Dean
yeah.
Ortiz is my next door neighbor and one of my BFFs.
Yeah, Galveston
Oh,
down
okay.
on the Strand. There's a place that sells Pedigo electric bikes.
Oh,
My electric bike?
bicycle. It's a
Yes.
bicycle.
It's a
Oh,
bicycle, yeah. That's
Okay.
funny.
Yeah.
It's a small world. Yep. If anyone they'll see me this weekend on Saturday, I'll see you the bright red little Pedigo bike.
Eric looking like Pee Wee
There's
Herman.
me. Yep,
All
that's
right.
funny.
Well, have a great day, Kim, and have a great new school year.